getting shagged by men on a Saturday night. That's confusion, man.
Even on the basis
That's bugged out.
Even on the basis of we don't know what time we're really in. Because we're under the Gregorian calendar, we're in so-called 2019, but this man's played around with the time so much, you don't even really know exactly what year you're in or exactly what time period you're really in. You know you got an estimate in the spirit, but even the basics of the earth is fucked.
Yeah, you don't know, we don't know, bro. We're just here, innit? Yes. You know? Yeah, we're in the year 2007. Whatever, man. Esau's bugged everything out, man. That's why we need a new world, bro. We need a new beginning.
A new world order.
What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get yeah.
Just the water or something.
We got water.
Okay, that's cool then. That's cool. For that.
You got more now?
Yeah. The city of confusion is broken. It's broken down. Every house is shut up.
Yeah, the city of confusion. This place is gonna shut down. First of all, this whole system's gonna collapse. The economy is gonna collapse. People are gonna be fucking hunting each other down, man.
Yeah.
So the city of confusion is getting broken down. Spiritually first, but then physically it's gonna break down.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people like you might have someone that just collects notes of money. He's got $1 million under his bed in £10 notes. That ain't gonna mean shit.
Even
you know what? And the Lord's destroying this place by the knowledge as well. The confusion's being destroyed by the knowledge. Right? And even all this noise, man, this confusion, man. I hate this shit. All this noise. That's that city of confusion. All this noise, and you got someone to fry up bacons over there. And, you know what I mean? It's just a weird kingdom, man.
Yeah.
It's a weird kingdom, bro. It's a city of confusion. But the scripture says it's broken down. Go on,
that no man may come in.
That no man may come in. So look, when all that hell breaks loose, hey, that's even going into this city here, London, right? When all that hell breaks loose, they shut the M25. How you getting in and out?
stop flights and all of that.
Stop flights. Where you going? You're stuck here, mate. You're gonna be stuck here and you're gonna be getting cattled like sheep into various camps you're gonna be taken to, man. Go on, man.
There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened.
All joy is darkened. Because right now, people are in that mirth. It's gonna say mirth, isn't it? Yeah. There, go on. Go on.
The mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, because right now people are in a mirth state. All right, all they do is fucking work all week, then let loose on the weekend. Then the same people will tell you, look, if you used to drink a beer on the street, someone might say to you, you're drinking on the street or whatever. You're drinking a beer, whatever, right? But then on the weekend, they're getting fucked up and doing drugs and all that on that one day in the club, but that's all right.
Oh, it's the spirit because
So these people are fucked up in the head, man. You see, it says the mirth. So all this mirth is gonna get shut down, bro. All this mirth is gonna get shut down. When the society collapses, then we're gonna see if you're in that party zone. Then you're gonna really see reality, man. All your local food shops you like to get grubbing gonna be shut down.
Yeah.
You want to get a quick meal deal, you ain't gonna be able to get it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do then? The mirth's gonna be shut. All that partying's gonna turn to. All of a sudden, people are gonna become serious.
You know, like that movie Elysium. That's what this place is. The West, because it's really untouched. You know, like
yeah, that's why the Bible calls America the
virgin daughter of Babylon. Who will also be
she ain't been
destroyed.
touched by war yet, by calamity, by famine.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that scripture. I can't find it. But the one that says in the time of basically the time of tribulation, there ain't no remembrance of the good times.
Yeah.
But in the time of the good times, there ain't no remembrance of the times of tribulation. Right? When you know this kingdom's done, right? These people ain't gonna be remembering about that great time they had in Ibiza. Right? That's gonna be long gone in their memories. In fact, all of their friends they went Ibiza with, they might all be dead. Right? Even if there were 50 of them that went, man.
Brother, there's one lyric. Carl Bible, brother showed me yesterday. There's one lyric. There's one lyric from what you got it in it. The brother's got it. The brother's got it. There's one lyric in a song, and the guy goes, it's a song that comes on in all these bars. It comes on all these clubs and all that. And I've heard it, but you know you hear these radio shits, but you just don't pay attention, but you just know it. If you heard the beat, you know, I've heard that song. And the song goes, I took a pill when I beef her to show Avicii I was cool. So the guy in the lyrics of his song, he said, I took a pill to show this person that I was cool, I'm hip. That's the type of people you got here. They'll take pills to show you that they're cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Look what I do. I take drugs. I'm a hipster. in a council flat in Shoreditch,
Yeah.
I'm hip. I take heroin, I'm hip. You know what I mean?
Kendrick Lamar says that in that song Peer Pressure, man. It's like, I don't do drugs, but tonight with the homies.
Peer pressure. But that's the type of people you're dealing with. But then do you think them people are really thinking about the more side?
Yeah.
People are doing all this, you think they're thinking about how to be right with the Most High, or what, or even what is the Most High? Who's the Most High? Who's the Heavenly Father? How do you do right?
Yeah.
These people ain't thinking like that. They're thinking, let me take drugs, commit adultery, have anal sex. Let me pop another man in his ass. Let me have sex with animals. People moving like beasts. Dogs.
Isaiah 30 and 10.
Yeah, that's an insult to dogs, huh?
That's an insult to dogs. Even know, that's an insult to animals. I'm sorry, because animals are in their right spirit.
But you know what it is? A lot of our people,
bro.
a lot of our people don't really want to come to the truth, because when they go to these false leaders, like it says in Isaiah 30 and 10, they give them a cloak for maliciousness. So as long as they can see that the masses are going to the churches, then they feel like they're part of a bigger collective, then they feel that at least, you know what I mean, if the masses are doing it, it's that conformist kind of spirit that a lot of our people have.
Yeah. The scriptures also says, follow not a multitude to do wicked.
Exodus 23.
Yeah. It says Job 30 and 3, for want and famine. It's Job 30 from the top. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Right? Which is why which is referring to these Edomites, man. These Edomites, man, you leave them with animals, right? They'll start, doing things with the animals, man. Right? You even look at some of these sex toys these women have, they like horse dick dildos and shit. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Right? We got a nation of weirdos, but who's at the head of that, man?
Hey, these dogs, these animals they're better.
Yeah.
If you look at Edomites, right? These guys out here, they ain't got no knowledge about it. Like, they get ill, what do? They eat more pork sausages, more bacons.
Yeah.
Get cancer, what can we do? Eat more bacon. But when a dog gets ill, what's the first thing it does? It'll start eating green. It'll start eating grass, chewing it up, getting nutrients.
Yeah.
So even the animals are more in the cool. They know they've been given a certain amount of knowledge from the Most High to how they live.
A kind of law.
And even if you see dogs, when they excrement on the floor, they got shamed, man. They'll go and cover it. They'll go cover it with their claws, the earth on it. So they got a certain amount. They got shamed. They got certain things. But you see these Edomites out here, they're just acting like beasts. So when the Job was saying that, I get that. Like, he wouldn't even want them to settle with these flocks.
Yeah.
These flocks, man.
Yeah, because the animals are in order as the apostles bring out, man. Right? You got that one?
This is Ecclesiasticus 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small.
Right, so which could ask brother to grab that, because as you were saying about how when dogs get ill, what do? They go and they eat certain grass and whatever, what have you, but their owner won't even know why their dog's eating grass all of a sudden. Oh, he's been eating, but once again, just going back to what we're speaking about, the ignorance of the people in this world. From the Isaiah 60 as well, Kisha, right? Because the people in this world, they're ignorant, man.
This is Ecclesiasticus 38 on the 4. The Lord has created medicine out of the earth.
Oh yeah, the Lord has created medicines out of the earth, but what does Esau do? Right, Esau's got his witchcraft, which basically make you sound like you're a kook. Is that what they call you?
Yeah,
like a kook job. A whack job, right? If you if you believe in the herbs, right? They'll be like, oh, you sure? Blah blah blah. Because also the thing with the herbs is it's not just taking the herbs, it's the prayer that goes with the herbs.
You was talking about the doctors that they call quacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as a quack doctor or whatever.
Yeah.
This is not going by the Western ways.
Exactly.
Hey, Tyson Fury, when he was in the second fight with Klitschko and he watched the head-to-head, he said to him, he goes, you live your life a certain way, he said to him. He said, me, I wake up and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might leave my house in the morning, he said. I might get angry with my wife, he said. This is what he said, he goes, I'm touched, he said. I'm touched in the brain, he said. You're not, he said to him, basically. Yeah. And Klitschko was like there, like, he's kind of bugged him out. He bugged him out, he goes to him, I'm touched, he said, in the brain. I don't know what I'm gonna do, he said to him. Basically saying, I'm special, basically. Yeah. And he said, people that are special, they always call them crazy and all that. The kook jobs.
Yeah.
That's what Tyson Fury was saying. So any of them, you know when they talk about them top scientists in this world, they deem them as nut jobs. The guy's always in his house with mad hair and a beard. And you know what I'm saying? You know, he's just in his house for like a year straight and you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. You know, the kook jobs. But that's what you just said. You said they will, they call the doctors what? Kook jobs and all that, innit? They call people kook.
Yeah, people who deal with the herbs.
They deal with the herbs. So that's what they look at us like kook jobs.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here on the streets, your kook jobs?
Yeah. Falls for you how shy, as the scriptures say.
Like, I've had people in the world say that to me. They've seen me, that are knowing people in the world, and they say shit like this. They'll say, oh yeah, you're right. You seem normal, man. I know you have some issues. I'm like, what issues did I ever have?
You're the one that
You got issues, mate. But
Right.
that's what people will say, because when you're not around them motherfuckers no more, and you come across them 3 years later, oh, is everything alright? You seem normal, man. I thought you got people saying you have issues. You know, basically they're saying you're cooked, aren't you? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm cooked for you, how shy, mate.
That's right. That's right.
The Lord has created
I got
medicine
60 people.
out of the earth,
He's a kook.
and he that is wise will not abound
And
them.
that's the thing, he that is wise will not abhor them, man. What did we, no, we haven't read it today. Sirach 10, it speaks about as a ruler of the city, so are the people. And as we just read, well, as we're about to read, right, what does the scripture say? Like, in fact,
Isaiah 60
hold that real quick, exactly where you are. Read Isaiah 60 for me.
from the top.
60 and 2.
Isaiah, this is Isaiah. Isaiah 60 and 2 it says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Yeah, the darkness has covered the earth, man. Right, look at what this is, what so-called Pride Month or whatever, what have you. Right, you having all of these people that they'll wear the rainbow flags. Right, they'll be like, I'm not gay, but you know I'm okay with it. If you're okay with it, then you are homosexual. Just be upfront with it. If you're okay with it, that means one day, right, something gonna happen in the bedroom. Your woman might do something freaky, and you might be like, oh, that feels nice. Right, but that's because you're cool with that shit, man. But whereas us up here, we see that shit, we curse all of that shit out, man. Right, we ain't cool with that. We ain't cool with no homosexuals, man. Right? We know their judgment. They gonna be destroyed, man. Right?
Right, it says, and
Transgenders. Right, you get all of these. Brother shared that video, man, where basically the dad was having the birds and the bees talk with his son. Right, and the dad was like, look, man, you know when a boy loves a girl, it's, oh, why does a boy have to love a girl? A boy can love her intersex, a boy can love another boy, a boy can love this, a boy can love that. Right, everything he was saying was just basically showing how bugged out this place is. And as you were mentioning, right, word Babylon, right, Babel comes from confusion, and this is the land of confusion, man.
Yep, it says, okay, it says, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise.
Hey, gross darkness, sorry, but on this transgenderism thing,
darkness,
man. Right, for people to actually try to process that and try to justify that, you're bugged out, man. You got demons on you. Right, you're drunk, man. If can you load up for me drunk but not with wine in Isaiah? They stagger but not with wine. Can't go there.
It says, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee.
Yeah.
And his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right. So we're coming out here and we're cursing all of that stuff out, man. Right, we ain't down with that. Right, and we're telling you that as in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, the Lord is going to judge the earth for all of that, man.
Yeah, you got examples.
Yeah, exactly, you got examples, but Esau likes to profess that he's so smart, he's a great historian, he's this, he's that. You studied the history. You know that Sodom and Gomorrah was a real place. You read Psalm 64, it says that they've performed a diligent search, man. Right, they know these places got destroyed, they know they were there.
They know Pompeii existed.
Yeah.
And that was a volcano.
Yeah.
They all call that a freak accident. That don't just happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like Esau, like, will push that thing of like mentality of things just happen. It was a freak accident. There's no such thing as just a random event that just occurred.
And the volcano went through the town, innit?
Yeah.
And they were doing all kind of sex acts and all that.
Yeah,
But that was the Lord, man.
Yeah, the Lord was judging that place, man.
No, I wouldn't say sex acts, lewd acts.
Lewd acts. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right, and that was some heavy joke because they were saying it got so hot that people's heads exploded, man, from the heat.
Wow.
That's some serious shit.
Volcanic lava.
Yeah.
So that would have been a process as well.
Yeah. They were some of the pioneers of that pornographic, that homosexual pornographic shit, because it was all painted across their towns, on their walls, on the floors. it was celebrated like it was just normality.
Exactly. Exactly. That place was judged.
Isaiah,
That's what's going on in this kingdom too, man.
Yeah.
The sexualization of the world is heavy, man.
Yeah.
Everything's about lewd sex and just, you know, the music, the art, the fucking, the posters on the wall. It's whacked out, man. Everything's about lewd sex.
Yeah.
That man looks like a thing, innit? Oh,
You know, everything's about lewd sex, bro.
Yeah,
And that overly sexualizes the brain, man.
Yeah.
So then all you're thinking about is sex. You just might, you might be doing something random, training in the gym, doing a bit of boxing or whatever, and a big ass pops in your brain. Some shit like that is so pumped in your brain. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Sex. You know, they pump your brain with it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They pump your brain with it. Not just sex with a man or woman. They'll push that homosexual shit. So then you have to accept things.
Yeah. Hey, they
Force it down your throat. Yeah, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
No, force it.
That's why you have pride is gone from a day to a month.
A month.
It shows you that they don't want it to be one day. They want it to be a whole month.
Soon it's gonna be a whole year.
So you're in it.
If we're in this kingdom. It's gonna be a whole year, bro. If we're in this kingdom. Well, it is basically a whole year anyway, mate. Just walk around every day. It's pride every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The old shoot roundabout, I saw they painted one of the zebra crossings in the rainbow, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even some of the apps, or like banks and stuff,
Yeah.
they've got the pride flags.
Yeah. A lot of tech apps in general.
It's all pride. Even football, man. I was watching the MLS.
Yeah.
And the fucking LA Galaxy's nets is a rainbow. You know what I'm saying? It's all this gay shit, like all this pride shit everywhere, bro. It's like you can't escape it. That's how we know we're living in Sodom all over.
They literally trying to shove it down your throat, man.
Isaiah 29:9.
Oh, fucking Zlatan Ibrahimovic doing an overhead kick in a rainbow net. You're looking at it like, this is a joke, man. This is a fucking joke, man. And we know what the rainbow truly represents, but to this world it represents the lewdness.
Yeah.
But that's the spirit of the Lord basically doing that, because it represents, it was a covenant, like basically a token of the covenant. Like for example, Abraham, when he received his blessing, one of the tokens that was given to him was circumcision, like to show as a mark of his honor basically. That's why Romans, the 2nd chapter goes into circumcision, about how basically if you don't keep the law and the covenant, you make yourself uncircumcised. So basically it's not an outwardly thing, but it's a spiritual thing. So with the rainbow was a signifying the Lord saying, I'm never going to flood the earth again. So anytime it rains and you see the rainbow in the sky, you can remember what I've said, and that's like assuring of my word. But basically it said if anyone, like when you read the book of Peter, if someone can grab it quickly, it tells you about one of them, where about Sodom and Gomorrah, about remember it, the time of old, and Noah as well, speaks of Noah as well, one of them, in Peter's I believe. Basically that's to remember, like whenever there's wickedness, and like those like brother said before, the examples that we have in history to go back to know if someone lives, if a world, a kingdom lives according to an unclean, unrighteous lifestyle, what's going to happen to them? They're going to get judged. You've got Noah's Ark, for example, where 8 souls were saved. Then you've got Sodom and Gomorrah, where really just Lot and his 2 daughters were saved, right? And even his wife didn't make it out. She got turned into a pillar of salt because she looked back. So that shows you, like, look, when the kingdom's about that lifestyle, there's a judgment cemented for it.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 4. For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
Yeah, that's us down here in these bodies. These bodies are chains of darkness. Why is that? Because basically we're in the flesh. Paul in Philippians the 3rd chapter, where he said, as touching the law, I'm a Pharisee. And the Pharisees were known to, so-called keep the laws to a T. But Paul found him basically blameless when it comes to the law. But even he complained that he weren't able to keep, he said in Romans the 8th chapter that what my spirit wants to do, it doesn't do basically because he's in the flesh. So the flesh is weak. And even going back to the book of Genesis from the beginning, the Lord said when he saw that the ways of man
that they were evil, that they were evil.
He said my way wouldn't always strive with man because he is yet flesh. So from the beginning, that's how it's been. So go and read that part again.
Right, it says, but cast them down to hell and deliver them into chains of darkness.
So that's why these are chains of darkness, because they're flesh. They're basically fine-tuned. They're set to be wicked.
Creatures subject to vanity.
Say that louder, bro.
Creatures subject to vanity.
That's it, basically. Go and read on.
Right, and it says, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person.
Yeah, so spare the old world, because remember there was the first death, and the first death was during the time of Noah. Alright? So the Most High showed that as an example that he wouldn't spare wickedness. The only people that were spared were the righteous, alright? They were deserving of that salvation. Read on.
A preacher of righteousness.
Yeah, because he prophesied that it was going to flood, that it was going to rain. And back then, if you remember in the history, it said that there'll be a Jew that come up from the earth and would basically, feed all the vegetation, right?
Bringing in the flood.
And that even shows you, because that curse of Adam didn't really come into effect until later on down the line. Because remember you said with the brow and the eye, it's always been a Jew, but then the rain really came into effect post the flood, as to where the vegetation, now that's why you have it speaks of it in the law, about if you shall keep these commandments, I shall give you the former and latter rain. Basically, the two sets of rain being the time of spring and the time of autumn, where you get the different downfall, heavy pouring of rain to fertilize the soil and basically feed all the vegetation.
And in the right balance as well. In the right balance, because if it's too heavy, then what do you call it? Something like you think you wash away the topsoil or something like that. There's a whole biology to it, man. The rains have to be in balance, right? Too little, obviously a drought. Too much, flooding, wash away.
Basically balance.
Balance, yeah. And then if you get a drought and then heavy rain, that's even more terrible because you wash all the good stuff away, and you can't grow the crops.
That's it. So the Lord, that shows you that when the Lord says something, though it tarry, wait for it, it shall surely not tarry. It shall come to pass, basically. Lord, the way my ways are not your ways, right? So that law really came to effect post the flood. But God, let's say on a point, right?
Bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
So, see, there are two key examples that are placed back to back. The flood of Noah, the first death, and Sodom and Gomorrah, to let people know that if they shall live ungodly, that's how they're going to die. So that puts the two, I'm just going in this room. That shows the two together, they're cohesive. Now basically like, the rainbow, he saw such a devil, and the Lord made him do this. The rainbow came from the first death, and the way America's going to be destroyed as in Sodom and Gomorrah, raining fire from homosexuality and then legal sexual acts is one and the same. That's how the Lord's going to take out his kingdom in the second death.
If I can add up, because I was meditating on that yesterday, because when you look at the sign for, breast cancer, you brothers have seen the pink ribbon. I believe the pink ribbon, that one's for breast cancer. They could have used any symbol in the world. Right, for instance, you got the man as well, the silver man, as a pin on the badge, that's for prostate cancer. So there are all of these other different symbols that they've used to represent all of these other things, but the spirit was put on, or the Lord put a spirit on them to use the rainbow, right, as a symbol for homosexuality.
Wow, that proves that Esau and we're just up.
Psalm 50:16.
It's upside down, man. Are just different, bro.
Yeah.
The Lord made him do that, bro. That's crazy, man. Let him do that, that proves he's an upside down man.
That's right.
This is Genesis chapter 37, verse 3. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors.
Yeah.
So there's not even nothing wrong with that having multiple colors.
Exactly. It's funny because Esau ain't even a man of wearing all of them fancy colours,
Yeah,
man.
he don't even wear that shit. He's a bland.
He's bland, man.
Jake's into colours and all that, man.
Hey, man.
He said that the Moors, you know, the Moors, they had a different type of garment for each different time of day and different seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's Jake.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Ecclesiasticus.
Bro,
for
even
the
I was
three-
watching that documentary, man, back in time for Brixton, and they had Benjamin coming over here, and then they even said, you know, it showed a family that was living through their era, and they said, look, we brought colour to England,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
Benjamites brought colour, you know, Jakes that was coming over here from the Commonwealth, brought colour here, man, brought culture, brought vibrancy.
It's like the ska and mixed like the punk rock mixing with the rude boy music, and he had the ska movement and the skinheads. Because before you had the skinheads, like race, I'm sure you fellas, you know this.
Teddy boy.
You could probably talk about it better than me, but I just know a little bit of history that really Benjamin, you know, they brought some form of culture to the British culture, as to where they started, you know, taking elements of like reggae music and putting it into their ska and all that. And there was an 80s tune, Midnight something, I can't remember. It was like a dub they made in the early 80s, but there's even more stuff before that. But there's a lot of music that was really the influence of Benjamin.
Ecclesiasticus 43 and 11. Look upon the rainbow, and he praised him that made it. Very
Praise him that made it, man. Bro, which, you know, and that's the thing, because Esau's not a spiritual. Everything Esau does is carnal. So he'd be like, well, God didn't make the rainbow, right? And he will give you like some next scientific reason as to how the rainbow comes. Well, really, it's a light.
Gold at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a mockery.
Yeah, it's mocking the Most High.
Mocking. Well, look, they did that in Greece when they had our temple and they were sacrificing swine's flesh on the temple.
Yeah, yeah.
They were
Yeah,
killing
yeah,
Jake,
yeah.
telling you had their account with the priest, and they told him, listen, you don't even have to eat no pork, but just tell the
Yeah,
people that you
Eliezer,
ate
yeah.
pork. Eliezer can,
Yeah.
so that they all, you know what I mean, they'll go off base of what you said. So it's a slap in the face, basically.
That's right, that's true, that's true. Right, but okay, grab that and grab Psalm 50:16, but sure.
very beautiful. It is the blood. It is in the blackness thereof. It
Yeah. Hey, even to this day, you see grown men. I'm like, oh shit, look at that rainbow, huh? It'll be like a double rainbow, whatever. Recently, there was that full circle rainbow that was doing the rounds on the net. Because usually you just see it like that, right? But but this one was like a full circle, man. People are like, right, that's different. That's a bit different, right?
it compasses the heaven about.
Yeah.
It's a glorious cycle.
Yep.
And the hands of the Most High have bended it.
Yep. That's right. That's right. The Lord created all the physics. He wants to talk about physics. The Lord is the master of physics, man.
This is Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked.
Don, who are the wicked, man? These Edomites, the so-called white man and his woman, man. Right? They're the wicked on the face of the planet Earth. Right? And they get annoyed when we call them this. I remember when you were speaking, you mentioned they get annoyed when we call them the wicked. But look at their track record. What they've done to the peoples. What they've done to Israel, first and foremost. And then after that, what they've done to the heathen. Then what they've done to the animals. Then what they've done to the plants, then what they've done to the fishes and the waters and the earth in general, man. Right? In this man's rulership, this world has been destroyed. The air.
Yeah, but you know, he'll say, we gave you the ultra low emission zone.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah. Here it is,
We
man's
gave you-
destroyed it and he knows he's destroying it,
Yeah.
but he continues in his policies, man. Right? He's sort of tell, oh no, plastic cups, plastic straws
Yeah.
are the issue, but these times the US military is the most polluting industry, man.
Yeah.
Most High says, what has thou to do to declare my statute?
Yeah.
All that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Right, so once again, you mentioned it about really the royal of England is, I believe, the head of the Church of England, right? Yeah, Prince William came out and said, yo, man, you know, if my son was gay, I'd support him, man. Right? So what have you to be, you know, here it is, you're the King of England and you've got a gay son. Imagine that, man. Right? But then, you know, they're supposed to be the head of the Church of England, right? But then they got a gay son.
Seeing though it is instruction, and it causes.
Seeing though thou hatest instruction, man. The Lord said